Ya Balinese lah. Balinese masakan Bali kayak sate yang kemarin
Hmm,
itu ya.
oke, mantap. Pada aman semua itu yang diajarin makanannya.
Aman aman. Nggak ada
Aman.
belum ada Bali Belly sih.
Oke. Jadi Beli kerjanya sekarang lebih menetap di satu tempat atau masih keliling Bali?
Eh,
Me-
untuk saat ini paling kerja dari rumah aja, dari rumah gitu.
Work
Nanti
from
kalau
home.
ada ya customer yang perlu jemputan baru ya pergi ke menjemput gitu. Kayak besok ada teman dari Belanda datang gitu. Minta jemput di airport, ya kita harus siap jemput gitu.
Oke, siap. Oke, ini sudah jam 10
Jam
lewat
10 ya.
2. Mari kita mulai.
Iya, iya.
Jadi, selamat pagi semuanya. Saya berbicara seperti ini karena ini lagi di kafe dan
Hmm.
suasananya tenang, saya tidak mau mengganggu yang lain. Nah, kita hari ini kedatangan seorang CEO dari perusahaan Bali Lokal
Kali,
di
iya, iya.
based in Ubud, ya. Bli Gede, Edi Eka Putra. Bagaimana kabarnya Bli?
Baik, terima kasih Bang Lutfi.
Oke, mantap. Senang saya mendengar itu. Jadi, mari kita lihat secuplik sejarahnya Bli Gede, ya guys. Nah, Bli Gede menempuh pendidikan di Universitas Udayana dan mendirikan Bali Lokal. Nah, Beli Gede
Hmm.
boleh boleh ingin membantu saya tidak untuk menjelaskan apa itu Bali Lokal dan jasa-jasa yang ditawarkan Bali Lokal.
Oh, jadi kebetulan Bali Locale itu adalah untuk saat ini itu gabungan dari beberapa aktivitas yang kami miliki begitu.
Hmm,
Karena dulunya itu kami berawal dari cuma satu aktivitas saja, yaitu cycling,
ya,
dan dan itu berlanjut, setelah itu kami memiliki cooking class dan village trekking, dan kini kami memiliki transport untuk membantu aktivitas pariwisata di Bali begitu. Jadi Bali Lokale itu gabungan dari semua itu, dan kami juga memiliki kerjasama dari berbagai uh, aktivitas yang lain seperti rafting, quad bike begitu. Jadi kita gabungkan jadi satu. Nah, itulah Bali Lokale gitu.
oke. Jadi menawarkan package dan
Ya, bisa dibilang
membantu travelers merasakan Bali, ya.
iya, bisa dibilang one stop activity
Nice.
lah gitu.
Dari sejarah ini, apakah Beli Gede ingin menambahkan sesuatu dalam yang kemungkinan saya kelewat karena saya mengambil ini dari internet, jadi kemungkinan tidak begitu lengkap.
Enggak sih, udah pasti.
Oh,
Soalnya
oke.
saya membuat aktivitas itu pada saat sedang kuliah lah bersama
Hmm,
bapak saya begitu.
oke. Mari kita lanjut saja langsung ke pertanyaan pertama. Oke. Beli, apa arti Bali yang autentik sebenarnya? Dan bagaimana makna Bali autentik itu berubah di mata Beli dari pertama kali mulai di dunia pariwisata sampai sekarang?
Hmm, menurut saya pribadi, Bali autentik yang pernah saya rasakan itu jadi kayak waktu Bali saat saya itu berumur 7 sampai 10 tahunan itulah. Jadi pada kayak kita pergi ke suatu desa tapi belum ada banyak turis di sana, belum banyak pariwisata masuk gitu. Jadi semuanya itu kayak masih mewarisi apa yang kita lakukan dari dulu-dulu gitu.
Jadi selain datangnya turis, kira-kira ada lagi tidak yang Beli rindukan di masa lalu dengan masa kini? Ya,
Kemacetan sih.
ya benar.
Kayak semua orang merindukan
Hmm,
ya kekurangan lahan buat jalan sih kayaknya.
hmm. Oke, jadi
Gitu.
jalan perlu ditingkatin ya, untuk
Ya,
mobilitas. Nah,
mobilitas zaman dulu tuh ya bisa dibilang ya lebih mudah kemana-mana lah.
hmm, oke. Nah, jika ada pengunjung yang datang ke Bali dan ingin merasakan atau ya memaksimalkan dan belajar tentang Bali, kalau dari Beli merekomendasikan aktivitas apa saja ya untuk meresap budaya dan kulturnya.
Mudah. Jadi untuk sekarang itu di Bali itu untuk turis itu banyak pilihan lah, bisa dibilang pilihan
Hmm,
aktivitas yang bisa dilakukan dari mulai adventure kayak rafting dan quad bike atau trekking lah gitu. Jadi tapi kebanyakan aktivitas tersebut itu tidak bersinggungan dengan dibilang dengan tradisi lah begitu.
hmm,
Jadi kalau misalnya tamu itu mau spesifik datang ke Bali buat culture atau tradition, dia bisa memilih untuk kayak melakukan cooking class dengan pilihan masakan Bali yang sudah diwarisi dari nenek moyang gitu, atau
hmm.
mungkin memilih paket tour lah, tour bisa tur ke pura-pura atau ke destinasi yang memiliki sejarah kayak apa nama itu Ubud Palace
Hmm,
atau beberapa pura yang ada di utara Bali kayak Besakih, Mother of Temple, ya begitulah.
oke.
Karena dengan memilih aktivitas seperti itu, mereka bisa bersinggungan langsung dengan budaya yang kami miliki begitu.
Jadi di Bali ada berbagai aktivitas seperti rafting, quad bike,
Quad
tapi
bike,
yang kedua itu tidak terlalu bersinggungan.
ya
Jika
dengan
spesifik
ya,
untuk kultur atau tradisi bisa cooking, mengunjungi pura dan
ya,
destinasi sejarah. Oke,
ya, siap.
siap. Jadi kita lanjut ke pertanyaan kedua ya, Bri. Nah, apa momen paling berat dalam membangun Bali lokal? Dan bagaimana Beli bisa keluar dari titik itu? Apa keputusan yang paling menentukan kelangsungan bisnisnya Bli?
Jadi untuk momen yang paling berat itu sendiri itu ada ya paling saat kita memulai untuk membangun bisnis ini begitu, karena pada awal kita berdiri itu kita sendiri tidak hanya berdua, saya dengan bapak saya, tapi ada beberapa partner lagi yang join untuk aktivitas cycling yang kami kembangkan pertama begitu. Jadi sulitnya itu ya menyatukan banyak kepala dalam satu bisnis seperti itu. Jadi titik baliknya kami memberanikan diri untuk membuat bisnis ini hanya di di keluarga kami begitu, dengan saya dengan bapak saya sebagai operasionalnya begitu. Itulah salah satu pilihan yang harus kami buat, dan ya bersyukur pilihan itu yang terbaik buat kami gitu.
Cara Beli bisa memastikan kerjasama atau kolaborasi itu lancar dan tanpa gesekan, ada tips tidak, Bli?
Untuk mau memastikan kolaborasi itu berjalan long term atau baik, ya sebaiknya kita win-win solution lah, sama-sama untung begitu. Walaupun saya memiliki, ya bisa dibilang untungnya tidak sebanyak mereka, tapi kalau itu memang bisa berjalan, kita jalankan begitu.
Oke,
Jadi untungnya nggak perlu pola gitu.
oke. Jadi men-setting insentif ya
Iya,
untuk rekan kerja atau partners, dan memastikan mereka juga memiliki keuntungan jika
keuntungan ya,
perusahaan untung.
betul sekali.
Oke, mari kita. Jadi momen yang paling berat itu saat
Saat
mulai
ya
dan
mulailah memulai bisnis ini,
menyatukan banyak kepala.
banyak kepala, ya betul sekali.
Apakah ada tantangan unik dalam berurusan dengan keluarga dibandingkan karyawan biasa yang dari luar, Bli?
Ah, enggak, ya lumayan sih, kalau soalnya kan di Bali itu sendiri kita memiliki beberapa kali upacara lah, bisa dibilang upacara keagamaan. Jadi kalau ada upacara agama di keluarga kami itu, ya hampir tidak ada yang bisa melakukan uh, kegiatan ini gitu. Harus cari partner yang lain dulu sehari itu gitu. Karena semua akan sibuk dalam kegiatan upacara tersebut gitu.
Jadi full jadi full tidak ada yang mengcover ya saat ada
Iya,
acara.
harus ada yang mau tidak mengikuti upacara berarti gitu.
Oke, baik. Nah, jadi mari kita lanjut ke pertanyaan ketiga. Oke, Beli. Menurut Beli, kualitas apa yang membuat seorang driver atau guide itu benar-benar tidak terlupakan bagi tamu? Apa yang membedakan pelayanan biasa dengan pelayanan yang meninggalkan kesan mendalam?
Hmm. Jadi ini sih menurut pengalaman saya sendiri sih. Jadi apa sih yang bisa meninggalkan kesan bagi tamu itu setelah datang ke Bali, terus setelah mereka menggunakan jasa kita sebagai driver atau guide gitu. Jadi untuk saya sendiri, kalau ada tamu yang menggunakan jasa kebanyakan saya akan mengarahkannya untuk mengunjungi ke rumah gitu, kayak sambutan keluarga lah begitu. Jadi si tamu itu sendiri saat datang ke Bali tidak menganggapnya sebagai liburan, tapi sebagai kunjungan keluarga ke depannya begitu. Jadi saat tamu itu datang kembali ke Bali, dia kayak, wah saya harus ke Bali buat lihat keluarga saya yang di Bali nih gitu. Seperti itu sih kebanyakan treatment yang saya lakukan kepada tamu-tamu yang menggunakan jasa dari Bali Locale sendiri.
Jadi menekankan pada kekeluargaannya ya.
Kekeluargaan, iya.
Saat datang, Bali Lokal menganggap sebagai anggota keluarga yang
Iya.
baru dan dianggap sebagai saudara sambil memperkenalkan
Kayak
diri.
memperkenalkan,
Ya,
biasanya kami di rumah itu memperkenalkan uh, arsitek rumah, tempat-tempat bangunan begitu.
Hmm.
Apa yang kami miliki di sini begitu.
Nah itu seberapa banyak kamu yang sudah mengunjungi rumahnya Bli?
Wah, lumayan sih. Kita tuh, saya sendiri punya kenalan itu kebanyakan di Belanda sih.
Anda.
Jadi mereka itu setiap datang ke Bali itu pasti mengunjungi ke rumah begitu, mau melihat saya, bapak saya, anak saya begitu.
Hmm. Oke.
Sama juga yang datang besok juga akan ke sini begitu.
Oke.
Itulah karena tipikal-tipikal tamu khususnya Eropa itu dia itu bermain di kayak emosional.
Emosional.
Ya, kalau emosionalnya udah tertarik pasti dia datang lagi begitu.
Oke. Ya, ini menarik ya untuk approach-nya Bli untuk pada tamu-tamunya. Nah, saya di sini melihat di komentar Kak Ardi bilang dia rindu Bali di tahun 2015.
Hmm.
Gimana Kak Ardi? Yang Kak Ardi merindukan aspek apa di
Tidak
2000?
macet.
Oh, tidak macet.
Ya, Canggu masih sawah.
Iya, masih tahu, Pak.
Oke. Nah, itu adalah 3 pertanyaan yang sudah saya siapkan. Saya akan memberikan kesempatan bagi para penonton dan pemirsa untuk jika ada yang ingin tahu atau curious tentang Beli Gede atau Bali Lokal bisa mengangkat tangan. Apakah ada yang memiliki pertanyaan untuk Beli Gede?
Lutfi, itu ada pertanyaan dari Mas Gani di kolom komentar.
Oh, oke. Nah, saya mewakili Mas Gani ya. Rata-rata tamu dari Bali Lokal menginap berapa lama, Bli? Menginap di Bali?
Rata-rata itu di medium lah kayak dua mingguan 14 hari 10 sampai 14 harian itu.
Wah, itu di satu penginapan yang sama atau pindah-pindah ya?
Kebanyakan pindah sih dari Ubud ke Mundo ke Sanur begitu.
Hmm, ya
Tapi
masuk.
mostly itu di Ubud area.
Ya. Ya pindah-pindah juga masuk akal karena ingin merasakan semua rasa.
Semua semua rasa di Bali.
Hmm, Oke. Nah, di kira-kira saat kita kalau ada yang ingin ke Ubud pertama kalinya, Beli Gede merekomendasikan apa nih aktivitas yang perlu dilakukan?
Oh, kalau misal pertama banget nih ke Ubud,
Ya,
bisa di Ubud itu ada kayak trekking area, namanya tuh Campuhan
campuran.
Resort. Ya, bisa jalan-jalan lah di sana.
Hmm,
Itu kayak hidden gemnya Ubud lah,
dan
mantap
jam.
banget. Ya,
Jadi campuhan itu isinya bisa ngapain saja ya di campuhan?
itu trekking area.
Trekking,
Ya, buat jalan-jalan ya, jalan-jalan pagi sama sore itu. Bagus lah
Ubud
gininya.
Palace.
Ada kiri kanan kayak jurang dan rumput ilalang
Oke.
yang tinggi-tinggi itu loh. Iya.
Oh ya, saya baru kepikiran satu pertanyaan Beli. Nah, saat Beli pertama kali mendirikan perusahaan, itu Beli bisa menarik pelanggan atau mendapatkan pelanggan-pelanggan pertama dari mana ya? Dan bagaimana cara menarik mereka?
eh untuk menarik pelanggan pertama itu kebetulan kita ada kerjasama sama travel agent gitu.
Travel agent.
Travel agent dari luar negeri lah bisa dibilang untuk mensupport aktivitas yang kami miliki terutama itu cycling dan cooking class gitu.
Hmm,
Jadi kebanyakan pelanggan itu datangnya dari sana gitu. Nah, untuk saat ini saya sendiri berusaha untuk menarik pelanggan yang directly langsung ke to customer gitu, tidak lewat travel agent lagi, yaitu melewat dari beberapa platform booking seperti Get Your Guide, Viator, uh, Airbnb Experience, seperti itu. Juga kami mengoptimalkan website yang kami miliki dengan yang iklan tipis-tipis lah di luar gitu.
Oke, jadi saat mulai bekerja sama dengan travel agents dan sekarang lagi ingin mencoba secara direct ya,
Direct ya,
lewat platform seperti Get
platform
Your Guide dan Airbnb
Airbnb
Experience.
ya.
Hmm. Nah, oke. Lalu di untuk Bali lokal, apa yang membedakannya dari kompetitor Bli yang yang bisa saja menawarkan aktivitas-aktivitas yang mirip?
Ya, yang paling bisa membedakan untuk Bali lokal itu kami memiliki bangunan atau restoran yang kami buat untuk cooking class dan lunch untuk beberapa aktivitas kami itu di dalam kawasan rumah saya sendiri begitu. Jadi
Wah.
bisa melihat aktivitas dalam rumah secara langsung setelah melakukan aktivitas tersebut begitu. Ya itulah yang paling membedakan dari beberapa aktivitas yang sama begitu.
Oke. Jadi lebih ada rasa personalnya
Ya,
karena di
personal
rumah
dan
sendiri
family-nya ya.
bisa terasa lebih dekat ya. Oke. Dari audiens, apakah ada yang ingin bertanya? Jika ada, tinggal angkat tangan dan ilmu akan dituangkan. Oke, kalau tidak ada yang nanya, saya coba nanya terakhir kali lagi ini. Nah, Bli Gede, ya saya ngeblank. Selain daerah Ubud, Bli Gede merekomendasikan daerah apa saja yang sudah pernah dikunjungi?
Untuk melihat keautentikan Bali itu sendiri,
Ya.
selain Ubud, bisa sih ke daerah dekat-dekat Ubud, kayak Bongkasa, ada namanya Desa Bongkasa atau Sange begitu. Nggak terlalu jauh sih dari Ubud, cuma 10-20 menitan, tapi bisa dibilang kemacetannya itu beda jauh gitu di daerah-daerah seputaran Ubud itu. Ya, bisa dibilang kayak nggak ada macet lah, bisa dibilang.
Oke. Jadi sekitar Ubud masih
Masih
rendah
ya
ya kemacetannya.
sangat worth it lah untuk dikunjungi.
Oke.
Gitu.
Sip, akan saya catat. Nah, terima kasih banyak Bli Gede sudah mencurahkan ilmu-ilmunya dan pengalamannya ke kita semua. Nah, saya akan jika Bli Gede bisa meninggalkan meeting ini, atau jika Bli Gede berminat atau berkenan bisa ikut menyaksikan meeting all hands kita sampai selesai jika Bli Gede tidak ada keperluan lain. Jadi
Siap.
sip. Ya, terima kasih banyak
Oke,
Bli
terima
Gede.
kasih Bang Lutfi.
Siap.
Iya,
Nanti lain kali saya ke Ubud, saya akan mengingat Bli Gede.
iya. Nanti kontak aja langsung. Saya
Oke.
jemput lah.
Siap. Terima kasih banyak.
Iya, sama-sama.
Saya akan meng-hand this over ke Mr. Jing untuk sesi berikutnya.
Okay, thank you, Lippy. So coming right here from California, it's a pleasure to be back to the All Hands. All right, let's see, how's everyone doing? Artie, how you doing?
All good, sir.
All right, Wendy, what about you? Okay, Fasha and my wife are probably in the same room, I think. It looks, oh, there he is. Okay, fantastic. Wonder if Lippy is also in the same place. Lippy, are you in the same place? Just in a different corner? No, different.
I'm in front of Kak Furkon, actually.
In front of Furkon. Okay, all right.
In a
And then
different place.
Furkon is in front of Vakidata. Okay, Agus, Weta, Ganesh, good to see you guys. Kanza as well. David always. Gani, Tita, and Gray. Robin, good to see you. Yosef is just the logo. Kyla's the logo. Jason's got that intense Vidi pose and look. I thought he was Vidi for a second there. He's got like kind of, you know, angle 45 degrees looking at the screen. You can see Reza, Bayu, Titan, if I haven't said so, Bella, Rama, Bli Gede, okay, apa kabar? Hafiz, Nadia, my wife, happy 13th anniversary, co-founder, love ya, okay, and Ega, congratulations for graduating. Sure you make your Look at Vista family proud, make everyone here proud, so congratulations on that. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and begin. So I'd like to, I saw something on my LinkedIn that's fairly inspirational, and if it's okay, I'd like to tell you a story about a friend of mine, okay? All right, so I'm gonna share my screen, and I'll give you all the highs, lows, middles, and just the truth, okay? So this is Albert Lee. Okay, so Albert Lee works at Google, but he doesn't just work at Google, he's kind of a big deal there, okay? So Albert just, I guess, retired from Google today. In fact, just a few hours ago, he announced that he's going to be leaving Google. So I want to show you a successful career, because Albert has one of the most successful careers that I can remember for anybody who has been serious about developing their life, okay? So Albert and I studied together in high school at SMA, and we went to Berkeley together. And actually at Berkeley, he was in a easier major than me. I studied engineering, computer science. He studied from a Bachelor of Arts. So long story short, Albert, after he graduated, decided to pursue business in this region. So he started as a investment banking analyst at Lehman Brothers, the company that caused the financial crisis, or one of the causes of the financial crisis. Then he worked for almost 2 years at a company called Oracle. You might not know this, but a lot of government databases depend on Oracle. Then he worked in private equity at Cisco, which was probably what NVIDIA is today. And then he went and got a esteemed, very prestigious degree at Wharton, the best business school in the world. After Wharton, he was recruited to work at Google. He was actually one of the very first people to work at Google, back when Google was like a startup, like OpenAI now. And so Albert's been working for 14 years and 7 months at Google. Okay, so quite a long career, and he's basically retired. I estimate Albert makes somewhere between, I don't know, $3 to $5 million a year. Okay, so Albert crushes it. And the reason I know that is because he's a senior director in corporate development. Does anybody here know what corporate development is? No? Okay, we have business development, but corporate development is, it's even stronger than business development. Okay, set up BD. Oh, Artie, very good. Kind of. Okay, so corporate development is related to business development, but in a bigger. Yes, Bayou is correct. Correct, Bayou. Corporate development is the part of Google that buys companies. So Albert basically bought a lot of companies, including those companies here. But he got his experience when he first started buying YouTube. That was the first company he bought. Now, I went to visit Albert, and this is the story where I'll share some personal insights with Albert, okay? So the beginnings, the ends, and then the middles, okay? So Albert and I were very good classmates back in high school at SMA. So we went to college together. I later on discovered, strangely enough, that Albert was gay, actually, right? So I made the mistake now upon telling everybody in my school, is he gay? Is he gay? So I went around asking this question, okay? And it created a lot of uncomfort and a lot of, let's say, backlash. It kind of soiled our relationship, okay? So we were really good friends, but then me being the loudmouth as I was, that didn't go so well. Basically, in college, we didn't talk to each other after that, okay? So we were good friends in high school and college. We didn't talk to each other. And then I'll connect back to a previous episode, right? So you guys all heard about my Halloween story, right? And how I went bankrupt and broke and all that. So when I was at my lowest point in life, I went back, and Albert was already moving up, as you could see. He was already going to business school, already making some momentum. So I reached out to Albert because he was an old friend and we had grown up together. So I asked Albert, hey, Albert, I basically don't have a job anymore, and I tried to be an entrepreneur and I failed. So I'd like to hang out with you. And he was like, that's fine. And so we met a few times. He brought me to see Google. He brought me to see the offices. And then we talked more. And I asked him some questions. I said, hey, Albert, what would it take for me to actually get a job at Google? And so he looked at me. He said, well, okay, a lot of people ask that question. What are you in love with about Google? I was like, what do you mean? Which product do you really love about Google? And I said, I don't know. I don't love really anything at Google. I want to get a job there. How about Google Maps? Right? So I said, Google Maps. Yeah, Google Maps is cool. So he said, great. What is wrong with Google Maps that you could improve? And how would you make it 10 times better? And I was like, he said, well, that's why Google doesn't need you, right? And so I thought he was getting revenge back on me, right? I thought he was, being mean, but I didn't take it personally. So I asked him another question, okay? But here's where I really appreciate what happened between me and Albert. So that turned out to be the unlock question for all major jobs in tech, okay? So if you want to get a job at OpenAI, if you want to get a job at Google, at Facebook, at Instagram, at YouTube, any of these big tech companies, they're going to ask you some variation of that question. They're going to say, what do you love about our company? What product do you want to work on? How would you make it better? And if you don't have a really good answer, you've basically failed your first interview, okay? And they won't interview you anymore after that because they know that you don't really have the drive to do anything correct, okay? Now, I'm going to leave this as a cliffhanger for next time, okay? So basically, Albert was actually taught me something that I learned. I'll finish this up for a lesson, and this is important, okay? So the lesson I want to actually impart upon everybody here is this idea. The idea is forgiveness, okay? So I think in a lot of young careers, you might find it hard to move past certain difficulties. And it could be you have a difficulty with your company. It could be you have a difficulty with somebody you manage. It could be you have a difficulty with a professor, okay? But I've come to realize this power of forgiveness, which is, I think Albert chose to forgive me, okay? And by doing so, I think that's been one of his secrets to how he's been able to be so successful, okay? And I've been able to also forgive myself for some of the things that I regret doing too. And the inspirational story I want to share with everyone today is this, okay? You don't have to be who you were. You can be, well, anybody that you want to be, okay? But along the way, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to make some social blunders. You're going to do some things. And I think this idea of forgiveness is really important. The older I get, the more I think that that's a critical thing. If somebody has wronged you in the past, then maybe you need to start with, I forgive myself for having been so stupid to make that kind of mistake, okay? And I forgive that person for taking advantage of my stupidity or whatever it might be, and we can move on. Albert and I think, are on good terms now. I just asked, I have a new LinkedIn profile and he's accepted me clearly. You can see we're connected. And I hope to reconnect with him. And I hope maybe in the next few weeks to bring him here as an inspirational speaker, because he can tell you a lot about what it means to buy billion-dollar companies and do really, really important work in, let's say, this field. Okay, I think that's really inspirational. So if you have, let's say, a issue with, let's say, the way you used to be or something, positive transformation requires you to, at times, just forgive yourself, okay? So don't feel bad. Just say, you know what? It's okay that I was a beginner. I'm better than that now. It's okay that somebody else used to attack me or hurt me, but I've chosen to see our relationship differently now. And I think once that forgiveness has happened, you can all move past, and hopefully that helps you to positively transform. Okay, so anyhow, hopefully the story of Albert Lee and me gives you guys some inspiration and helps you to think about what you need to do today. Okay, talk to you guys later.
Okay, thank you, sir, for sharing the inspiration. So the takeaway is forgiveness. By forgiving, it's the secret for successfulness, and you don't have to be who you were. You can always change. And the other is, if you're trying to get into a tech company, you need to know the major question. What is wrong with a product that you could improve and how to make it 10 times better? That's the major unlock question. Okay, so thank you, Mr. Jing. I shall be handing this over to Hamza.
Okay, thank you, Kalutfi, and thank you, Mr. Jing, for bringing such a good word today. Okay, so thank you, Kalutfi, for hosting the previous session. And then now let's move to the hospitality and revenue target presenting by Kak Hafiz and Kak Furkan.
Okay, good morning, everyone. I hope you guys doing good for today. So this is our new property on board called Villa Purana, located in Gianyar, just launched as of yesterday for the 1st of December. So let's make this property have a good booking and again, and make more good adventure with these properties. And next. So this is the semester 8 target for us. For the remainder, for the revenue target is $3,120,000 US. Hospitality target 87% 5-star rating. The brand target or partner stability is $170,000 US. Next. So what about the hospitality target and achievement progress for this semester? Next. Okay, for this week, for the accuracy, got it decreased by 0.4% compared to the last week. Next. Check-in got it decreased as well by 0.3%. Next. Cleanliness after an increase from last week, we got a decrease, slightly decreased by 0.1%. Next. Communication got a decrease as well by 0.2%. Location got a decrease by 0.5%. Next. Value is stagnant at 86.7%. Next. What about the overall rating? So to achieve the target, we still lacking 0.5% for the semester target. So we still have around 4 months ahead to achieve the target. So let's continue and give our best to achieve the hospitality target. Next. Okay, due to the limited time, I will explain this promptly. So for this week, based on the Airbnb dashboard, so last week reviews counting from 24 November until 30 November. Next. So last week, we received around 85% 5-star rating compared to the current progress, which is slightly lower. That's why the progress getting dragged down as well. Next. So this is the properties that having a non 5-star review contributor for the last week. You guys can check it on the deck. Next. And I'm sorry if the text is quite small, but this is the summary of the reviews of the last week non 5-star review. So there are some reviews with issues, and there are some non 5-star review with no issues. So the guys just giving the 4-star. Next. You can zoom out first. Okay. So what are actions? So on the last weeks, so we just try to dispute the reviews. So these are the reviews that we successfully dispute. So there are some reviews that what is it? There are some reviews that invalid from us. So we should dispute it. Next. So there are 4 reviews, and you guys can check it on the deck. So for the next session, I will pass it to Furkon.
Okay, thank you very much, Mas Hafiz. Good morning, everyone. Let's proceed into the second target, which is partner stability or brand target. Next slide, please. Okay, so for the partner stability target achievement, moving into the next slide, we do not have any updates yet from the previous report. Still the same. If we only inform and announce from the trend side. However, we would like to also inform that there are 2 offboardings made within the past 1 week from NDB Villa 3 and also Prada and Abby. If you would like to see the details, you can hop over into the Paterchen Coda links that has been embedded into the slide over there. Moving on into the revenue target achievements. Okay, next slide, please. We are currently at around 1.3 million USD, and we still have around 4 months to achieve to the revenue target at 3.12 million USD. So this serves as the reminder, especially now we are approaching into the peak season by the late of December and also early January. We do expect a higher increase, hopefully the higher increase for the revenue gain by within this period. And yep, that's the information. Thank you very much for Hanza. Back to you.
Okay, thank you so much, Kak Hafiz and Kak Furkon. Next, we move to the company team target and achievements presented by Kak Furkon.
Okay, I will just be brief because the announcement actually has been informed by Rama on the Slack announcement. So as mentioned, that if we did not have the growth for one certain month, then we will be holding the bonus by having 0 bonus or 0 multiplier on your employment journal. However, this is our recap performance for November. For the revenue target, we are hitting at 399,000 USD, accounting around 82.85% from the target. For the 5-star percentage, we achieved at 87.4%, accounting around 100.46% from the target. Regarding the grant target, we over budget the target this month, and by over budgeting around 16,000 USD. And for the starting target revenue for, I'm sorry, that's supposed to be December. We are hitting at 207,000 USD, accounting around 90% of the progress. In November, we managed to have 71% occupancy, decrease 1% from last month, 25% expired days, increase 1% from last month, 3% maintenance, and also 1% on usage. This is the same compared to last month. So scroll down a bit, we will be seeing the revenue summary that has been summarized by our revenue management team. So this is the accomplishment from each category of properties: managed OM, non-reliable OM, new OM, real estate, and also community expert from Monesia. And for this one, the only one that actually achieved the target is of the non-reliable asset under management, and the rest are below the target. So scroll down, please. There are 3 sections that we need to take a look at. The first one, the underperform managed OM, includes Kembang Kuning, Lengkungan Villas, and also Zumera Hill, Uluwatu. On the underperform new OMs meeting the target, it's Rajana Bali Guest House, one of our just newly launched around this month. And for non-reliable OM that outperform or meeting the expectations is Mokaktus Guest House, Villa Sierra, and also Kaja Asri. Okay, so this will serve also the reminder and also information for the operations part as well, to take a look further regarding what could be improved on these properties, especially the ones that underperforming. For the December target, we have set certain several targets. The first one for revenue target, we are set at 489,000 USD. To 5% percentage, we are set at 87.5%. Then target still remains the same at 30,000 USD, and starting revenue target for January still to be determined up until the next all hands. We will inform you accordingly by latest at the next all hands. So that is the report from me. Thank you very much, Hanza.
Okay, thank you so much, Furkan, for the report and the update. Let's move to weekly mission inspiration. The first one is from Kak Weda. Inspire delight through hospitality innovation that positively transform our guests. And please let us know how it impacts our revenue and overall target. Kak Weda?
Disconnected.
Oh, okay. Okay. We can move to the next section. Bukit Vista's mission to inspire delight through hospitality innovation that positively transform our partner. Okay.
You can still repeat, Kanza.
Oh, okay. Okay, from Kak Weda. The innovation is new Airbnb feature to improve listing location accuracy. The story is we've identified a new feature on the Airbnb mobile app that can help us significantly improve our listing location accuracy. Airbnb has introduced a verify your listing location from under the location tab. Completing this verification will award our listing location accuracy badge, which can strengthen guest trust and potentially improve ranking performance. This will support our revenue by boosting listing trust and search ranking, which could increases listing conversions. Okay. The next section we have from Kak Kayla. Vision to inspire delight through hospitality innovation that positively transform our partners.
Okay, thank you, Kanza. This is related to the work that the new team has been working on for the past 1.5 months. So we had these new innovations from October 18. The main goal has been to encourage new partners to sign up independently, while also fostering alignment and research-based partnerships. So they have to understand our service first. They have to watch our BBR channel. They have to get to know us first before having a partnership with us in general. So this shift to new territory has not been without its challenges. We started simple with the direct partner rebate, though it's been evolved for the last couple of weeks into things such as October special offers, November special offers. That if you can take a look onto the photos on the last sections, Lutfi. Yep, there is an example of what the offer actually looks like on our website. At this point, we have moved from initial research to a deeper understanding, basically, of the workflow and more focused strategy. So the offer in November has been effective in speeding up conversion rates and reducing the deal age by incentivizing the people to sign up with specific deadlines, which is 5 to 7 working days. While we are not yet on 100% fully promoting research-based partnerships, because we still have a couple of follow-ups, questions to answer, and so on and so forth. But starting on the last week of November and the beginning of December, we start to see more consistent progress of people wanting to get the offer and learn by themselves. This significantly contributed to the conversions and hopefully the potential revenue growth that we can see in the next couple of months, definitely when the property is launched. Shout out to Mr. Jing, Mas Kani, Reza for working with me, and also to Mas Bayu and Bella for the strategic input. That's all, Kanza.
Thank you, Kak Kayla. Next, we're still in the hospitality innovation that positively transform our partners from Kak Lutfi. The floor is yours.
Okay, so from my side, from the revenue management team, we are constantly looking for signals to enhance the dynamic pricing system, the system that determines prices for our properties and for each night. So we did 2 experiments in order to explore and figure out if price increases are possible from different angles. So the first experiment was we did a test in increasing prices for properties that are high performing and follows a specific criteria. And these sets of properties, from this set of properties, we found a pattern and correlation between the property and the number of high quality competitors and properties with a low number of competitors. And we see a correlation that can help enhance the dynamic pricing system, because currently the system doesn't consider or look at data that is scraped from competitors. And this experiment shows that there is a correlation worth looking into for competitor data. And the second experiment focuses on guest favorite listing, the guest favorite badge that is displayed on certain high quality, high reviews properties that is set by Airbnb. So we attempted raising prices on those guest favorite properties, and we find that the bookings remain healthy, and the villas that were experimented even perform slightly better than other listings that we didn't raise the prices. So this finding gives us a hint to give guest favorite badges some weight in our dynamic pricing system and to take a more optimistic approach when strong reputation signals are present. So these two experiments gives us a light or a hint in which signals are worth exploring and looking into when determining prices. Because if we can get higher successful pricing, we can get higher revenue because each book night earns more while maintaining the same occupancy. And that's how it impacts our revenue. That is all. I will give it to Kanza.
Thank you, Kalutfi, for explaining. Okay, since there's no one filling the employee section, we are moving to the inspiring the hospitality industry through technological innovation, presented by Kak Wendy.
Okay, thank you, Kanza. So it will be quick. You can open the attachment. It show the NIN workflow. So I'm here to introduce our new NIN workflow that automatically check the email sending quota every day. Every 6 a.m. Vita. This help prevent our auto stamping system from failing due to the insufficient quota. When the remaining quota drops to 10 or below, so it will send the notification directly to finance request Slack channel, and it will mention David. So David will take an action quickly. And secondly, there is another notification service. There is a new service notification that we make for the backend to handle all types of stamping related errors. For example, and the screenshot, there is an error due to the duplicate external ID. It means there's already a document stamp previously that has exactly same external ID. Like it is duplicate document that they wanted to stamp. That's why there's an error. And this error will be sent to the logs channel and it will be handled directly by the engineering team. So this improvement will positively impact our TAUM as they enhance visibility and awareness of the contract processing flow between Bukit Vista and partners. I think that's all from me. Thank you. Back to Kanza.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Kak Wendy. Okay, next session we have core value recognition. The first nominator is from Kak Rama. Kak Rama.
Okay, thank you, Hanza. So, my core value recognition is for all of us here at Bukit Vista, especially to our UME Hyper Manager and senior leaders for never settling and fail fast and also learning fast. So, congratulations, everyone. There's none led self-AJ evaluation this month. Everyone on the team complied to the AJ deadline policy, and if you are unaware, our AJ deadline is on every first of each month. And this has shown an improvement on the leadership funnel in maintaining existing culture and also for everyone in the team. So thank you for all the members for completing AJ right on time, and your hard work is much appreciated. Back at you, Hanza.
That's great, everyone. Okay. Next core value from Kak Geni as a nominator.
Okay, thank you, Kanza. I'd like to recognize Lutfi for Inspired Delight, since Lutfi introduced me how to optimizing notebook LM usage by exporting Slack message. This is a smart move to identify insight faster, analyze team member behavior, and also knowledge management. So I could try to do on the property onboarding, and I try to analyze from each month which main causes of the delays for each month. So I can detect insight faster using this method. So thank you, Lutfi.
Thank you, Mas Geni. Next from Mas Geni again.
No. Salah klik. Who is Adam Davis? I don't know. Sorry.
Okay, then we don't have any core value recognition. And also there's no announcement. And now it's at 10 a.m. Everyone, don't forget to fill your personal updates. And yep, I think that's all from me. I will pass this session to Kak Lutfi.
Okay, everyone. So it's been great seeing all of you guys here in the all hands, and it's been very nice hosting and getting inspiration from all of you guys. So I'd say that's all from the all hands today. May you guys have a great start to December and still be motivated to keep on grinding. So yeah, thank you guys. Keep working hard, and we'll see you later, I guess. Don't forget to fill in the personal updates.
Thank you, Lutfi and Hanza,
Thank you,
for
guys.
hosting the